Hello, I'm Laura. It's Monday, February 16th, 2026, and these are today's Heartlines. And our theme this week, carried over from last week, is the greatness of the human heart. And today we are looking at the heart of freedom. And we're doing that because here in the United States, it is President's Day, which started in 1879 to celebrate the birthday of George Washington. Then over time, it became a celebration of both the birthday of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. And now it's a celebration of all presidents. And really what it celebrates is the spirit at the heart of this nation, the United States, and a prayer that all presidents open their hearts to this very spirit. And what is this spirit? Well, that's where I rely on my expert guest here today, Mr. Lincoln himself. You see, this is a picture that came from my ancestors who were at the Gettysburg Address. And they attained this picture of Mr. Lincoln around that time and hung it on their wall. In fact, this hung on my great-grandmother's wall for many years. And now it hangs on my living room wall. And it reminds me of the spirit on which the United States is based. And it's a spirit that we have innately within our hearts as human beings, wherever we are, whatever country we live in. And it is the spirit of freedom. And with that spirit comes the love and respect and the sense of equality for all people. When Mr. Lincoln opened his talk, he said, 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Today, that would read, all people are created equal. All people, men and women, people of all beliefs and backgrounds and races and ways of expressing themselves, and people who love whoever they love. It includes all people. And there is just a spirit in us that tells us this truth. If we but turn to it, it is that spirit of love. And that is the very divine spirit itself expressing in us and through us and as us. And as Mr. Lincoln also said in his talk, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, referring to those who died, the tens of thousands who died at the Battle of Gettysburg, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. Well, today we have our struggles. We have our division. The United States may not be having a full-out civil war, but we've had a lot of divisiveness, violence on the streets, struggles with each other. 2 American citizens have been killed in Minneapolis, and businesses have gone down, and people have been struggling simply to find their innate freedom. Their innate freedom. Let's make sure that those struggles are not in vain. Let's hold to that spirit of freedom in our own hearts through our love and respect for each other. And we can begin right now with a moment of silent contemplation as we take a deep breath and close our eyes and hold to this thought. I am an instrument of freedom in the world. and an expression of love, equality, and respect for all. Wherever you are in the world, this is your heart speaking to you right now. I am an instrument of freedom in the world and an expression of love, equality, and respect for all. And so it is. You know, this is a week of many holidays, starting with Valentine's Day on Saturday, President's Day today. Last night was the celebration of Shivaratri, the night of Shiva, the supreme divine being celebrated in the hearts of many people in Eastern and Hindu traditions. Tomorrow night at sundown begins the most sacred month of Ramadan on the Islamic calendar, and the day following that is Ash Wednesday, which begins the Lenten season for many Christians around the world. So, this is a very sacred time. And when we remember all that human beings have been through to come up to here, and all that we are still struggling with to move forward in freedom, then we cannot help but have love and respect and see each other equally and understand the greatness of the human heart. Thank you for joining your heart with mine today in this moment of affirming our freedom. Have a wonderful day.